Hello and welcome to the new episode of Champagne Conversations. If y'all do not know, my name is Kiel and I am your host. Today we are going to be talking about something that I am in the process of. So, yeah, overcoming trauma or surviving trauma. It's the same thing. I kind of like overcoming more because you're overcoming it. You're becoming better than you're not letting it run your life. So, we're going to get into that. One of the first things that you have to do when it comes to surviving or overcoming trauma is forgiveness. That's something that I have to work on because I hold grudges. So I'm working on that and forgiving the person and also forgiving yourself. It's easier for me to forgive the person than it is for to forgive myself. And that's what I'm struggling with right now. Forgiving myself because I stayed knowing that it was not right for the sake of my marriage or for the sake of my children. And I struggle back and forth with that because I ended up doing some damage and to myself and the children. So they are working through it. I am working through it. And so, yeah, I'm working on forgiving myself because it's what I need to do in order to get past what happened. But my ex husband, I forgive him to a point. I'm still working on that myself. So, yeah, I'm preaching to the choir on this one. And what I need to do, or what we all need to do in order to forgive, is feel that you are worthy of that forgiveness or feel like they are worthy of that forgiveness because you have to do that in order to release the bitterness and the resentment because that will basically poison you. It's like the best example I was told with letting go and all that good stuff. It's like I'm drinking the poison, but I want you to die. How? How can I hold on to this bitterness, just resentment, which is basically poisoning my life? You're having space free in my head to like move around and you're fine. And I'm sitting here having problems, depression, anxiety, having breakdowns. It's affecting my relationships, it's affecting my life, and you're fine. So I have to forgive you, forgive myself, and release that bitterness and resentment so I can move on and I can be a better person. Because some people do not realize that not forgiving the event and yourself really traumatizes you because you hang on to that event and it will affect you for the rest of your life. So you really need to, I really hate saying, because we all let go at our own time. Some people are able to let go, and some people, just got to loosen the grip. You still hanging on, but every time, you work on it more and more and more, you let go of the grip. until you eventually let go. And it all depends on the person. Like I said, some people can just be like, man, fuck it. I forgive you. I'm finna go on about my business. I'm not there yet. I'm trying. I'm better than what I was, but I'm not there yet. I'm one of those let go slowly type people. And yeah, because you cannot allow that to take over your life. You have to eventually release the bitterness, release the resentment, and release that tension over your life. Whew. And with overcoming trauma, you realize that you are stronger than you thought you are. Some people are able to get out. I was able to get out. Some people are not. And with that, I recognize that shit, I made it. I made it. I pulled through, and you can too. Just saying that you've been through this and you made it out. Yeah, you're battered. Yeah, you're bruised. Yes, you need to heal, but you got through. And that's powerful. That in itself should kind of turn the situation around, because at times you want to dwell in it. You want to sit there and you want to just be like, oh, this happens to me. This happened to me. This is so terrible. This is so bad. This is so bad. But shit, you made it. You are standing here, a survivor, regardless of what the trauma was. It could have been abuse. Some people have to overcome their fears. That could be being scared of something could be traumatizing. I am afraid of heights. If you take me past, I'll say 10 feet, that's my max. I am a scared, petrified mess. But I'll hop on an airplane in a minute. Don't at me. Don't at me. I got to get there fast. I'll sit in that middle seat. I'm going to hug myself and I'm going to try to go to sleep. But like if you put me on a tight rope, or if I got to jump off of something high, you might well go ahead and just take me now, Lord. I can't do it because I'm just that terrified. And I know that, being up here is not going to hurt me. I got all this safety stuff on. I'm fine. But I'm like, what if I'm that 1 in 75 trillion that something happens to? That's me. That's that anxiety. Like, girl, you gonna be that 1 in 1 trillion that this accident happens to? What you need help with, baby? Who is thanking me? Hey, Tanya, baby, I'm doing the show. Thank you. I love you too. What you need help with, baby? I'm keep talking, but I'm still going to address you also when you type up what you need help with. But yeah, you have to recognize your strength and know that yes, this is traumatic. I've gotten through it. I made it. Like that in yourself, that shows how tough you are. Because who to survive some things, you have to be tough. Excuse me, I'm coming down off of a cold, not Rona, a cold. Don't at me. And then you have to have like this mentality, like, even though, yes, you got knocked down, you got back up. You did not let that consume you. That in itself is strength. that in itself lets you know that you're strong. You got this. Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, it's hurtful, but you got it. And you can continue to have it because you can't let it have a grip on you. You are stronger than what happened to you. You will overcome it. And when you go through the processes of overcoming it, you will be a fucking superhero by the end of it. That's how I see myself. Gotta S on my chest, my cape. Might let my hair down. Let it flow because I've made it. I'm stronger now. This cannot hold me. This cannot affect me because I defeated it. And that's what we all want. Yes, baby. Even though you are battered and you are bruised, you feel like, oh, this is just too much. It is too overwhelming. This happened and this is, but baby, you made it. You can't dwell on that. You made it. Like that in itself is a celebration because sometimes I sit back and I just be like, damn, I made it. I'm safe. My girls are safe. We are living. My girls are experiencing life and things that they've not been able to experience. Like my baby's 17. She's doing her FAFSA now. If they get ready to go to college, I'm like, what? Like a couple years ago, she'd have been afraid to do anything by herself. Like she filling out paperwork, getting her social security number, doing all this, putting this all together. And I'm sitting here like, she made it. She overcome because she was so afraid of everything. Both of them have the biggest fear of failure. They feel that they are supposed to be the best in everything they do. Like when Pokemon come on, someone said, I want to be the very best. That was them. Like everything they had to do. They had to brush their teeth the best, wash dishes the best. Anything that they touched, they had to do it. They had to be the best. And I'm like, it's okay to not know how to do something. It's okay. Failure is not a period in your life. You keep going. You figure out what you did wrong. You get right back up there and you do it again. You cannot be afraid to fail. And that was their biggest thing. That was their hugest thing. Like they were just, everything has to be perfect because that's basically what they were told. If you ask for help, you're weak. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're stupid. And it's like, strength comes over time. You don't sit and all of a sudden you're lifting a ton. No, you got to start with 5 pounds, and with 5 pounds get easy. You got to go to 10. With 10, you got to go to 15. It's a process, and I'm still going through the process. Believe me, I'm sitting here stronger now than what I was 4 years ago. It took me 4 years to get to where I am right now. I was, ugh, a shell of a woman. A shell. Thank you. And it was hard. I was in counseling. My girls were in counseling. We were in counseling for a long time. Like my girls were in counseling for like 2 years. And at times they still have breakdowns, or we have to go back through, the things that the counselor went over them with, because we have like banners and stuff all over the upstairs with actual session counseling sessions. So, we do mental health check-ins. Like if I know something is upsetting them, we all call a meeting, we do mental health check-in, see how they are doing. And to kind of recenter them, because they do at times slip. I do. At times it's like I forget who I am. I forget I'm a bad bitch sometimes. And I go back to that scared woman that had to run out of that house with her children with no shoes on. Like I go back to that sometimes. And I have to remind myself, like, bitch, you made it. What's wrong with you? Girl, if you don't get on about your business, you made it. Like that's where I am in life. Thank you, dear boo. And with that strength, you become resilient. Like anything could bounce off my back right now. Like I'm such a roll with the punches type person, because that's not as bad as what I went through. Like I'm here. Them child support bills when they come in, I call them bills child support, because I got to support them kids up there. Lights, gas, water, car insurance, house insurance, grocery bill. They eat like Cookie Monster. Child support come, knock on that door. I be sitting here like, bring it, bring it. I'm going through a situation right now with my shoulders, work injury, and it has me down so bad some days because I'm so used to doing what I want to do. And I have to remember, like, this I, because I know what I have to. It's a process. And that's a whole nother show. Ooh, baby, when I get through all this and I do this show about how the medical field will screw you over, baby, they gonna have them folks knocking on my door because I'm an L. I'm airing everybody out. Bitch, I'm calling names. I'm digging up your mama, all that. Oh, it's gonna be good when I get through all this. Believe me. But getting back, because baby, I can talk about that all day. You become more resilient because you have been through. You may have not been through the same trauma as somebody else, but that makes you stronger and able to help that person, because hey, you understand. It makes you able to maneuver, do things differently. Like it makes you more aware, because believe me, if one person does it one time, you gonna know them signs by the second time. No, this ain't gonna happen, because you been there, done that. Turn the page. Like it's a whole new book, whole new chapter. Turn the page. I'm on chapter 3. You in the introduction. Come on, this ain't for the work. And you get stronger. You don't allow the same things to happen to you because you overcame your trauma. That makes sense. Kind of makes you a little stronger. A little. You get a. I call it a bullshit detector. Like a. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, cause you've been there, done that. And then once you been through it, Once you roll with the punches, you that bitch. Like, what? Can't nobody fool with you. You did that. You become more compassionate. And this is me. This is I was already an empathetic type of person. I was already there. But this going through the situations that I went through makes me so much more compassionate to other people, so much more understanding of someone's pain. And it's like when you've been through something, you understand. Do you hold that same pain? No, because what I went through won't be what you went through, but I understand. I understand. I understand your pain. I understand what you have to go through. I understand the steps that you have to take, and I am willing to help you. If anyone has ever like just talked to me outside of social media, they will know that what y'all see right here, I've been like this for years. I would sit back, I would talk with patience, sit up, hold their hand, and cry right along with them and help them through what they needed to be helped through. I do with my friends, my family. It's helped me become so compassionate and so willing to help other people because I've been drugged through the mud. I've been hurt. My children have seen me down at the lowest, like the lowest of my whole entire life. My children were there to help me, to pick me up, to tell me, Mommy, we love you. Mama, you got this. And that has made me a resilient, compassionate, like the person that I am right now. Am I 100%? No. I give myself like 87, 87.5. Like a high B. Might be B, B minus, B plusish type situation right up in there. But I'm getting there. Because, hey, I've been through, and now, hey, I'm here. Whew. And also, like experiencing trauma firsthand, it will connect you to other people. I've met so many other people who have been through some type of abuse since my traumas. And it's like, I could empathize with you. I can, if you allow me, because some people at that time, whatever time that you see them in their life, some people are okay with help. Some people, they're not there yet, and you can't force them. You can just tell them you understand. And at the time when you want to deal with this, I'm here for you. I will help you find resources. I will be your shoulder to cry on. You can call me at oh God o'clock in the morning and I'll get up. I may sound a little mannish when I wake up. I may sound like that, but I'm going to be there to help you through because I understand. I've been there. And yes, that's gonna be a nice little show today. We get closer to it. It's not gonna be long because I know y'all got lives outside of me. Y'all don't want to sit up and look at me all day. Y'all don't want to do that. And when you're able to help others through their trauma and overcoming and getting them to a better way of life, that gives you a sense of purpose. That's why I'm here because I was able to help other people, no matter. religion, creed, sexuality. I don't care. If you need help and you need somebody to talk to, I'm your girl. Like I am your girl. If I can't help you, baby, what's your zip code? I'll send you so many resources. I'll send you so many numbers. It, we gonna get that together because I feel like that's my sin. That's my purpose. I've been through all that in order to help other people because that's what I do. I'm a helper. I help. I'll give you a shirt off my back, socks off my feet if your feet cold, because that's the person that I am. Is and at times, yes, I will get emotional or I will get upset because I want better. Like folks gonna backslide and everything. I'm there. Now you know better. But we gonna get through this. At times I understand you get a little weak. I understand I'm here. Well, I'm gonna get you back on. I'm gonna get you back on the path. Cause that's what I do. Excuse me, y'all. Get that off my screen. It gives you a sense of purpose. Because overcoming trauma kind of gives you an insight on how somebody feels. So you know what to say. Because some folks don't know how to talk to nobody. Happy. You want to beat them up. But that's fine. That's fine. And that's just like, because that's most, I'm not going to say most, I can say most advocates have been through something themselves. And that's what gives them the insight in order to help other people. Just like some people who have been sexually abused, they'll become counselors or, will open up a shelter for women, something in order to help others because going through that trauma gave them a sense of purpose. That's another example. Okay. Someone who has childhood cancer, they survived it. Now they are grown and now they're an oncologist. Like going through that gave them a sense of purpose in order to help somebody else because they've been through that themselves. Just like me. This is just a little, to some people, it's a little tiny podcast, but I put so much into this because I want to advocate and I want to uplift women. I want to help people get through their situations. If just listening to me gives somebody the strength, to get help, because sometimes we can't do it by ourselves. Sometimes you need to go to counseling, or sometimes you need to find a friend, a trustworthy friend, because every listening ear is not your friend. A trustworthy person. It doesn't even have to be a friend. It can be like if you're in high school, the high school counselor, or someone that I wouldn't say work with because I just got a thing against getting too close to coworkers because they don't know you like that. We just here for this money. But some people do have awesome coworkers that will advocate for you and that will be there for you, and that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. But you need to make sure that they are trustworthy. That's just me. I got trust issues, y'all. Y'all know I got trust issues. And through all of this and overcoming the trauma, becoming more compassionate, more resilient, having a sense of purpose, that makes the world for you a lot better. You're not waking up as upset. You know, yes, you're going to have bad days. Some days are going to be awesome. And some days you just want to curl up in a ball, just wrap yourself up in a sheet and just not talk. That's the healing process. It's okay. It's okay to feel down, but you can't stay there because you have to really, you got to remember, hey, hold up. I'm a bad bitch. I can't be down like this. Bad bitches don't be down like this. You can't stay down. You got to get back up. You got to shake it loose and keep it going, cuz that is what's going to help you become a better person, if that makes sense. And through all that, you just have, like I said, appreciation for life. Like, you appreciate what you've been through. You appreciate the person that you are standing here at this time, because in a few more months you may be different. You may be stronger. But appreciation of where you are in your life right now will help you so much in overcoming anything, because it is a process. And baby, once you appreciate that life, you like, hey, I'm here. I made it. World, look at me. Here I is. Everything is so much better. Food tastes better. Ice is a little colder. That Kool-Aid got that little tart at the end. It's better. Everything is so much better when you have appreciation of life, when you have been through and you're able to be like, you know what? This is it. I've been through. I made it. And now I understand what people are going through, and you're able to usher someone else through their trauma. I'm not saying that's your thing, because some people, they take they healing and they go. But you still possess the ability to understand someone else's pain. You still possess the ability to be compassionate. You still possess the ability to be resilient, because, like the old saying say, what doesn't kill you makes you strong. You're stronger now. You're able to pull your weight and possibly somebody else's, if you choose. Me, I'm gonna try to drag as many people through this process as possible. Baby, I'm gonna be tired, but I'm gonna drag y'all through it. Well, babies, that is basically the show for today. And this is a part of the show that's called The Last Sip, where, I just talk about what's on my mind, what's on my heart. Sometimes it pertains to the subject, sometimes it doesn't. And today, this one is not. So I don't care what you are, left wing, right wing, wishbone. I don't care. If you have not early voted, vote. If you are out of town, out of state, out of whatever, baby, make sure that you got your mail in ballot. Take it to the post office if you have to. Baby, vote. On election day, baby, get your mask, wrap it around your face tight. Go stand in them lines and you vote. Don't let them folks standing by and standing down or whatever the hell that man said scare you, baby, you stand right there. You get in that line, you wait there, because that is your right. And you vote. Like I said, I don't care. Whatever you are, Democrat, Republican, independent, third party, my party, your party, rock the party. I don't care. Vote. Make your voice heard because this election is important. This, I mean, every election is important, but this right here, this one right here, this it. Like this make breaking this thing, and I'm gonna make sure that your voice is heard. So please, ma'ams, please, sirs, please, everything in between, get out there and vote. If people need rides, pick them up, take them. If little Nana, she got the walker, she got the bad hip, go pick her up, go take her down there, help out. Please get as many people as you can to these polls, baby. I don't care if y'all rent a minivan, fill it up to the top, take them folks to the polls, so everybody can vote. And that is the episode for tonight, y'all. Thank you so very much. And I will see y'all next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a new topic. And because of as of right now, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm kind of like, and y'all want to know where I is? Here I go. There's my Twitter, my Facebook, my IG. Baby, y'all let me know what y'all want me to talk about. But okay, baby. Who? And if you are new to the channel, please thank you very much for spending your time with me. And could you please, 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 please subscribe? And if you are watching me on Twitch, go ahead and give me a follow. I follow back. I'm one of them top folks. You follow me, I follow you back. And I rage the stream every now and then. Come see how you doing. That's me. That's community, girl. That's what we do. Community. That's what we do. Like, share. If you feel that someone needs to hear these words, go ahead and share. Yeah. Tell them Kim sent you. Thank you. And like I said, if you have not subscribed, please do so. I'm here on Saturdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm not sick, because this weather change been killing your girl. So hopefully I'm over that rock and I'm better. But I'll let y'all know if I cancel a show. I do. I do let y'all know. Well, like I said, this is the end. And thank y'all so much. I love each and every last one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Love me. And I will see y'all next week.